body rolls are so important for all things hip hop. So, just like many of the other steps we've covered this week, how they're executed differs based on the type of dance you're doing.
When you're practicing body rolls, I like to think of every single vertebrae in the spine. And again, every single joint, because when you are past the point of using a wall or a vertical object as your guide, you want to be able to better isolate when you go to do body rolls for popping, so you can isolate every single joint. You also want to think about lengthening your vertebrae. And so it becomes really important to think about that. You almost want to think about those toy snakes that have each of the little connections and how they wiggle back and forth. You're treating your spine that exact same way. There's a little bit of space, so it has mobility. It's not rigid, but you get a little bit of a slither effect when you use it properly. Another way to think about it is that slinky. We've talked about it before. The more space you have in your spine, the easier it is to move, and that is so true when it comes down to your body rolls. No matter what direction you're headed, no matter if you're popping or just doing a general body roll, the more space you give in your spine, the more control you're going to have.
When you're first learning body rolls, however, you need to work on each of the isolations. Body rolls can go from your head down to your feet, or vice versa. They can go sideways, all this fun stuff. I'm going to use a beam as my example. So you would start with your forehead, your nose, your chin. You roll it through to your chest, your ribs, your abs, your hips, your knee, and back. And then you can reverse that. You would have your feet, your knees, your hips, your abs, your ribs, your chest, your chin, your nose, your head. And you roll that off the beam. Obviously, you are not going to be dancing with a wall or a beam whenever you go to do this. At least you should not. When you go to take this out center, then you should be able to have a nice groove with that body roll. The same can be said if you're practicing your body rolls to the side. It's a smooth, worm-like transition. And again, you can make it as popped as needed. You can change the dynamic based on the style you are performing.
I will see you tomorrow.